Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. We're just gonna dive right into it. We're gonna get these drafts done, and then I'm gonna play some constructed, I think, because I'm having fun with that. So let's do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic, maybe, run. We are currently on draft number 30. If you're wondering what happened to draft 29, I did post a placeholder, but draft 29 was done with limited level ups, aka quarter calls, aka Alex Nikolic, in our attempt to try to get me out of plat 4, hopefully into diamond and then into mythic. But I don't know if we're going to quite make it with this one, but if you caught my Duskmore and if you caught my Bloomborough, then you know I got hard stuck in plat 4, just like pinned to the bottom. At the very least, with this run, the highest I saw was plat 2 with a couple pips, so definitely making some progress. The coaching has been helping a ton. I highly encourage you, go check out limited level ups. Alex has been wonderful in coaching me, is really stretching me as a player and really kind of helping me understand where my weaknesses are in my limited game. And it really had to do with gameplay, and that's a lot of what I've been working on. But for the month of December, we did a series with him, but I also promised you one draft per day for every day in the month of December. So this is 30. We got one more to go, and let's go check out where we've been and what we've been up to. So if we go here to our untapped.gg stats, you see our big issue has always been the win rate, which is really kind of boiling down to a gameplay issue. Drafting seems to be pretty solid. Like we're drafting pretty solid decks. It's the how do I play those decks? How do you think about limited? How do you really get back to the basics in a lot of cases? I make the joke, how do you play foundational magic in foundations? But our last run, we went 5-3. That was the 29th run, so I highly encourage you go check that one out. That one is fully coached both through the draft and through the gameplay. I have a link over on draft 29, or will have a link as soon as that video goes live to that draft session. So go check that out. But today, we got some work to do. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. We are on, as I said, draft number 30, 29. We have the placeholder up there. Let's go ahead and play some Foundations draft. All right, so some of the things that I'm really focusing on during gameplay. One is just solid magic fundamentals, knowing when you're applying pressure, when you're on the defensive. Mostly for me, it's getting that more of that aggression, more of that pressure onto the board. I play too defensively mindset. Like I try to build a barricade, try to build castle walls, and make myself impenetrable to anything with your offense by my defense. But that's not how magic works. Oftentimes you can't build a super strong defensive strategy. So we have some great choices here. It's always tough taking a gold card first. So that's something that we want to keep in mind is, do we want to grab this gold card first? Or do we want to grab something like Archmage of Runes? It's a 5-drop, it's a 3/6, and it makes my sorceries and spells cost 1 less. And then whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I do draw a card. We also have some great options here in the commons. We got our dual lands. We got a Llanowar Elves. So overall, like I said, I have a hard time grabbing a gold first. This is a coin flip for me. But to be fair, my 2 trophies have both been Dimir decks. Just saying. This is such a strong card. It's a coin flip, so you go with the cheaper card, even though it's a gold card. I am going to grab the Dreadwing. See if we get some payoffs here. We got a decent payoff. We got ourselves into a stab. Do like a stab. We do have the dual lane that we could potentially grab, some card draw that we could grab. But stab is super good, so we're going to go ahead and grab a stab here. See where these packs are hanging out. All right, evenly distributed. I'm okay with that. When we see one dude with 7 packs, that's always a bummer. Okay, what do we got here? The best card in the pack is the Fiendish Panda. Anything in our colors that we're potentially going down, Uncharted Voyage could potentially be like one that we consider. It is a decent removal. It's not the best removal. We could also consider just the Fiendish Panda black-white deck, life gain deck. I think we're early enough that we just grab the best card and see what direction we go here. Essence Scatter, super solid. Good counter spell. Might push us back into Dimir. Rat is also good. And since it's a creature heavy format, you know, Essence Scatter does do some work, right? These games are being won on the battlefield, so Essence Scatter is really solid here. So I think I grab Essence Scatter. Okay, so we not loving what we're seeing here. Honestly, probably grab a Heraldic Banner. Again, nothing super great. Best option here is probably the Icewind Elemental. Evolving Wilds, we'll take it. There's nothing super sexy for us here. Get some land fixing. Again, nothing super great here. Best card in the pack is the Prideful Parent. Runaway Together. We do have some ETB effects with like Icewind Elemental already. So could do Runaway Together with that. Generally you want something cheaper, because then it's a 7 cost for card draw. This is good though. Get that Arcane Epiphany. I think blue is probably pretty open. If we can spice it up with some black, that would be nice. Where are these packs hanging out? Come on, Hella. You can do it. I believe in you. Just pick a card. Just pick a card. All right, they're starting to pile up a little bit. Best card in the pack is Strongbox Raider, but we're not going to use it. Maybe play a second Icewind Elemental. Unlikely, though. It's good if you're flooding. Pitch a land. Same thing here. Probably not going to play the Katana, but it is nice. Something gets +2/+0 and gets first strike. I mean, yeah, you snatch, grab a Liliana. That just wins games. Some of the really good cards here. Obviously, High Fae Trickster. I'm not so high on Clinkquent. I would actually take the Strix Lookout or the Fleeting Distraction over Clinkquent. Second best card, High Fae Trickster, but you snatch, grab Liliana if you can. Fake Your Own Death has been overperforming. I think this is what we grab here. Nice little combat trick. Gets things back like your Dreadwing or your Icewind Elemental, keeping it alive. So I would definitely take this. Best card in the pack is going to be torn between Warden of the Cycle and Flame Phoenix. But we're going to grab Fake Your Own Death. Probably dropping the Fiendish Panda here. Grab another stab. Sure. Let's do it. I played a person that played 3 stabs. I don't know how many stabs they actually had, but they played 3 stabs, which was a hell of a thing. So I'm actually kind of torn between Vampire Stone Color and Strix Lookout. In that case, you just go with the cheaper card. So we're going to grab the Strix Lookout. Looking at our curve. Got lots of spells. We need some more creatures in pack 2. We need stuff that actually does stuff. Spectral Sailor. We'll grab one of those. Helping the curve. We got way more non-creatures than creatures at this point. Golem is a good top end, so I would probably snag that here. Nothing else really better in our colors, so there's a chance we'll actually play Meteor Golem, and it gives us a little bit of removal. And gives us a much needed creature here. So we got a lot at the high end, so we need to start filling out this low end. The 1 through 3 drops are going to start being really important here. So we want to keep that in mind as we're going. We do have some card draw, probably grabbing the Erudite Wizard here. It's a 3-drop. Get us something in the... Oh, we already had one thing in the 3-drop. The Dreadwing Scavenger. Turtle is also not terrible. Like, it's not going to be a first pick by any means. More mana fixing? Or another Uncharted? I think now is a good time to grab. And we get a cheaper spell. Doesn't help us. We need creatures. Let's get some creatures here. Cheap creatures. I gotta qualify. Instant sorcery spells cost 1 less. I mean, this is the better card, but it's so expensive. We need cheaper creatures. It's a 3-drop. Probably not playing this, but grab it in because it's in our colors. Yeah, nothing really here for us. Sometimes you like to draft for the collection, you know? Well, there's nothing for the collection there either. Just a bunch of garbage. Okay. I think we end up taking the land here. Sanguine Siphoner. It's a 2-drop. We already have 2 land fixing, and we're only running 2 colors, so that's not my favorite, but we need some creatures here. Let's prioritize creatures in pack 3 here. Prioritize creatures, and then you give me spells. I mean, it's an expensive creature, but it's a creature. Could actually probably do Gleaming Barrier. It's a 2-drop. We're hurting. We're hurting for creatures. Especially on the low end. Don't have any 4-drops. Grab another 2-drop here. I'm not gaining life anywhere, so I'd probably grab the Sanguine Siphoner, get the 2-drop. Here's another 3-drop. Get a good 4-drop would be nice. So we're currently still at 21 playables. We have 2 evolving wilds. And then we get nothing. Oh, Gutless Plunderer. I'll take a Gutless Plunderer. Little Death Touch, little raid mechanic. Hungry Ghoul, perfect. Something's gonna die. All right, so now we're at 23 playables. The rest of what we grab here is just potentials. Here's a 4-drop for us. That helped a little bit. If I grab something expensive, it's probably going to be a Meteor Golem. Vampire Soul Caller. Probably drop the Heraldic Banner here. Gleaming Barrier. We did end up getting some creatures, so we can drop that. Puts us at 24 playables. Do we have ETB cards? I mean, the Vampire Soul Caller is an ETB card. If we do anything, I would probably do the Aegis Turtle, an 05 1-drop. All right, we're to the last picks here. So we're at 25 playables. We could probably run 16 lands and be fine. Ooh, an Elementalist Adept, a little 2-drop. That might go in there, maybe. All right, let's see what we've come up with here. So the goal is Dimir. We're at 42 cards. What do we got here? 11 black, 13 blue. So probably drop a swamp, putting us at 41. We've got quite a few 3-drops. We could probably come down an Erudite Wizard. And then ETBs, like Runaway Together for Icewind. Runaway Together, the Vampire Soul Caller. Be able to go get another card. We got Liliana closing out games. For removal, we have some Stabs. We have a Essence Scatter. Runaway Together. So we have 4. Might put in something. I thought we grabbed one of the ships. Do we not? Yes, we did not. Did I sideboard another potential removal? I did not. Okay. I think this is what we run. So, you know what that means. Let me know. We are roughly 19-ish minutes into the video. So go ahead, leave a timestamp or a comment below. Do the thing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how many wins you think we're going to get. The goal is 4 wins, because 4 wins is mathematically where we want to be. Anything less than 4 wins, we will go ahead and do a draft review. So let me know if you think we're doing a draft review on this video. But without further ado, let's go ahead, jump into the game and be a better streamer and turn on all of your things. And then let's do this. Draft number 30 in the books. Not in the books yet, but draft number 30 starting right now. Doing the thing. All right, let's focus. It's all about playing efficiently, dominating the board state, being aggressive when we need to be aggressive, pay attention to if they have lands up, cards in hand, what could they potentially have, and play smart. And we have to mulligan. This is a better start. Keep 6, pop that out, and then let's go for it. Get that Spectral Sailor out there. And we'll have access to an Essence Scatter. Love it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Don't need them looting. Looting and scooting. Johnny Pride Mate. Nice. Sanguine. Put our boy out there. I can block a Johnny. Get him for 1. Joust through. Fleeting Flight. Nice. Vanguard Seraph. No blocks. I think we hold for Essence Scatter. What do you got for a 5-drop? All right, swinging in for 6. I guess we just take that. And then we Essence Scatter. Okay. Fleeting Distracting will get us a card, making this a 3/3. Don't need to attack with it right now. It's an instant. So I think I hold to block and then take out a Johnny's Pride Mate. But we can play this as well. Okay, Dazzling Angel. So it's a second card each turn. All right, really killing me here. Two Vampire Golems, eh? I think I have to hold. I'm on the back foot. A second blue would be great. Nope, that's gonna get all big now. Gotta block the 4. Man, land kill me every single time. All right, unfortunate. 0-1. Shout outs to Man Time. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, game 2. Game 2, we're gonna feel a little bit better. I think we had a decent start, and then we just dried up. We fixed the curve. We got a decent curve. We just fell on the backside of that curve and then didn't get any lands to get there. So it happens. What's up? Oh, not much. Just getting in the drafts. Not my favorite start, but we have a 3-drop. Hopefully we scoop up some of our 1 or 2 drops on the way. Perfect. Give me a stab. How are you? How's your weekend going? All right, Cathar Commando. Very nice. Well, I want to play a 3-drop, so we're going to go ahead and just get rid of that. Dazzling Angel, very nice. I'm gonna drop our Eardite Wizard. Then if we get a 4-drop, it's just starting. Yeah, I feel ya. I was supposed to wake up at like 7 today, and that did not happen. Okay, I say we play this. That way we can do a 5-drop on turn 5. We'll make this guy a little bit bigger. Get our second card draw. Swing in for our R3. Go ahead and crack this. I don't think it really matters, but we'll grab a blue. Because we have a blue and a black in hand, that's why it doesn't really matter. And then we can Ice Wind. We can loot. Loot one of the lands out of our hand. I'm not in range. Okay, gain life. They're going to surveil. Just going to leave that on top. Perfect. So play a blue. We're going to Ice Wind. Get something in the air. Draw a card. Discard a land. Get in for 4. Okay, we're keeping up a little bit, keeping the pressure on. They are gaining a life every time they make a creature, though, so, or play a creature, so that's a thing. Okay, and then we got a Kellen, solid. Surveil. Are they gonna buff Kellen? So I now at least have a blocker in the air. Oh. Sower of Chaos, eh? Doing Sower of Chaos things. So what if I played another one? Probably actually gonna drop... Nope. We'll drop Sanguine. Get our boy in the air. Coming in for 5. Oh yeah, they can't block. This isn't gonna get double strike though. I mean, yeah, they got it. They got 4 regardless. Oh boy. Probably shouldn't have blocked that turn or swung that turn. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, we got to pull through. We got to pull through. I feel it. Think a little further ahead. Count their damage. I guess I was just trying to erase a little too hard there. Or like keep them in control because they were gaining life every turn. And that got away from me. If I had kept 3, if I had kept 3 blockers, I would have lived. Just trying to think that through. If I would have kept 3 blockers, I would have lived. 1 more turn. And then I could have put another creature, but then they're continually improving. Like, I don't think it changed the outcome of the game, but I definitely could have lived an additional turn because they still had 2-3 cards in hand, and you know, I felt like I was on the back foot that whole time. So that was interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't think living the extra turn would have helped because then they're going to start buffing Kellen. Kellen's going to have 3-2 with double strike. Yeah, that one was rough. Yep, we got a Mully. Better, but not my favorite. Add a Mully again. Yeah, then I mean, this gives us card draw to catch up a little bit. Definitely dropping this. Drop a land. Get some card draw. Have some potential creatures here. Okay, we got a land. All right, perfect. Now we have a little bit of a line going. We can recoup our card. It's fine. Play our Sanguine. And then we can set ourselves up for like a stab on this thing. Yeah, I dropped the land. Good old YouTube delay. And welcome, Steven. Could also play the Mocking Spirit. Okay, we're already on the back foot. So I think we take 2 from Vampire Nighthawk if they swing. And then next turn we hold a stab to block the Vampire Nighthawk. And kill it. Just block here. They gain 2. Also, hi, good luck. Thank you. Thank you. I need it. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. No attacks. We'll hold. We're going to block the Vampire Nighthawk with the Mocking Sprite. They're going to play a High Fae Trickster. Now this begs a different question. They're gonna double cast. They can't double cast their Think Twice. Hey, Ludum, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. They're gonna stab it. Nope, they're gonna kill it. Go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, they're gonna play with Hungry Ghoul. And then how are they playing a Hungry Ghoul on their end step? I'm confused. Drawing 3 cards, baby. That's how. High Fate Trickster. You may cast spells as though they had flash. That also includes creature spells. There's one for you. Taking 7. Okay. Got a 6th land. Play another one of these. Hopefully we can get a 7th land. Hello and good luck on your drafts. Yeah, thank you. I need it. We're 0-2 right now. We're really trying to make this not a 0-3, but we already feel like we're on our back foot. So there's that. And Evolving Wilds. It's a 7th land, but not the one that we want. So take 6. We need an untapped land. Then they get to draw an extra card because of Archmage of Runes. Untapped land. Okay. We might at the very least live. Maybe not. The full swing, I can block the 2 big things. Take 2. And then, yeah, they've just pulled way too far ahead. Golem! Just keep drawing cards over there, buddy. Bake into a pie. They got it. Unfortunate 0-3 run. Man, what a rough go. So you know what that means. If we did not get the 4 wins, we're going to do the draft replay. But let's claim our winnings. Folks at home want to see what we got in the pack. What did we get in the pack? Anything? We got a Consuming Aberration. All right. Well, let's do the thing. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the draft itself and see if we could have potentially drafted a better deck. So the best card in the pack is definitely 58.2. So we're looking at in-hand win rate. In-hand win rate is really what we're looking at. Dreadwing is the best card in the pack. Second best is going to be actually like an Essence Scatter at 55. 55-2, maybe Llanowar Elves. But Dreadwing was definitely it. The downside is it's a gold card, so you're getting yourself kind of into 2 colors right away. We were kind of rewarded for going blue-black because the next best card, I think, is Stab. Oh, Sunblessed Healer is a little bit better. 56.2. 55.2, 56. 56.3. So yeah, this is 0.1% better. So it's nearly the best card in the pack, and it went with the colors. This was, I think, the strongest card in the pack. 53.6 versus actually Cathar Commando is a little bit better, which is interesting. Uncharted Voyage is even better, 54.2. I think that's actually the winner. Uncharted Voyage is the best card in the pack. This was another gold card. We got ourselves into sort of black, and I was like, okay, this stuff could be good. Don't feel terrible about grabbing this, but that's interesting that Uncharted Voyage is better. Essence Scatter, I think, was the winner here. Yeah, 55%. So yeah, no problems grabbing Essence Scatter. This was more of a gut pick. I was like, we might use this if we end up like in a primary color. So best card though, I think, is the Wary Thespian. Oh, it's tied with the Prideful Parent. And the Prideful Parent has a little bit better played win rate, so, you know, maybe Prideful Parent would probably be the best one here. Yeah. Icewind, not the best one. Might actually be the best one. 51.4 was the best one in the pack. So we grabbed the best card. Here we just did some mana fixing. It's fine. Best card in the pack is probably Prideful Parent. Yeah, Prideful Parent. But we grabbed something blue. Arcane Epiphany, I think, is the best one here. Yep. Strongbox is the best one here, but we weren't even in that color, so we just grabbed it. Ice one, best one here. Junk pick, junk pick, junk pick. Okay. Liliana of the Veil, huge snap grab. Glad we were in black. Like, no problems here. Next best is not even close. It's probably in Healer's Hawk, 56%. Yeah, 56%. Healer's Hawk is the next best. Here, this is at 54.6, so we know Faker on Death is pretty good. I don't know if it's the best card in the pack. It is the best card in the pack. So we picked the best card in the pack. Not much more to say about that. Stab, super good. Don't feel bad about that. It's definitely the best one in the pack here. That feels good. Strix, 52. Strike Storm is at 53.8. Fleeting Flight. We weren't in white, but 55.2. So Fleeting Flight was the best. Next best was 52, or was probably Vampire Soul Caller. Actually, there's a lot of really interesting ones. 52.8. So for our colors, I think we did okay there. That was like the only option. Same thing with this one, but this one actually is pretty good. 55.4. Best card in the pack. It was a little bit of a toss-up between Refute. So we're less than a % difference, but we needed creatures. Meteor Golem. Gave that a shot. It was expensive to get to, but I think it's the best one in the pack. No, 53.1 Vanguard is. Best that we could play, though. Erudite Wizard was in our colors. Best in the pack is going to be the Commando. So between these two, the Erudite Wizard was a little bit better. We were able to buff it up, so that's okay. Grabbing the Wilds here, it felt okay. Probably could have grabbed Uncharted Voyage as well. Fleeting Distraction, best option for us here. Mocking, best option, best option. Junk, junk, junk. All right, pack 3, pick 1. We actually grabbed a common. So we didn't need a third Meteor Golem. Best card in the pack, probably the Nessian Beetle at 54.4. Nope. Llanowar Elves, the Nessian Beetle. We just grabbed something in our colors here. We didn't have a lot of great options. Same thing here. We just needed a creature. So at this point, we're like, we needed cheap creatures. Gleaming Barrier was the best option. Cheap creatures. Cheap creatures. Like, this was where we were at. Cheap creatures. Like, we needed to fill out our creatures. Cheap creatures. Again, cheap creature. a 4-drop. It was like our first 4-drop. And then we grabbed our second golem at this point, a 5-drop, a 1-drop, and then junk pick, potentially playable, and then junk pick. Okay, so was there other open avenues? I think, let's take a look. Clicking through. I'm seeing, I mean, blue was open. We took blue. I think black was decent. There just wasn't a lot of great cards in any other colors. I mean, green, maybe. The fact that Needletooth pack was available, pack 2, pick 3. I think we found the open lane, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a great lane, but it was open. All right, pack 3, pick 1. Exemplar of the Light. Could potentially tell us white was open. Banishing Light. Prideful Parent. Like maybe white. Blue was definitely open. We took blue. Yeah, this was a tough one. White could have been open. Yeah, this was a tough draft in general. I think we found our open lane, but there was not a lot of tells about what other might be open. Like, I think white might have been the other one that was open. Green, not so much. White, definitely. Yeah, white could have potentially been open. So we could have potentially been blue-white. But we've had some pretty bad luck with Azorius. So that, my friends, unfortunately concludes draft number 30. If you've made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on maybe what color you saw open, maybe some gameplay. Like, I think we called out one gameplay issue. But if you saw some other gameplay issues, leave those comments below. And then just come hang out with me. I live stream on Twitch and YouTube, usually every Monday through Friday, somewhere around 7 or 8 a.m. start time until about 11. We get 3 or 4 hours of streaming in the morning. And then we do random streams in the evenings and on weekends. So you should, just catch those. And the only way to do that is follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. And then on this channel, you're just going to find a whole bunch of Magic the Gathering content as this guy tries to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years. So you'll find deck breakdowns. You'll find our draft series that we're doing right now. You're going to find news articles and even IRL tournament coverage. So you can find all of that right here. But as we like to end everything around here, until next time, we'll catch you at the table. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What up, brother? What's up, Chauncey? How you doing, buddy? No expert, but I value some of the think twices more than some of the cards you took in pack 3. Pick 3, pack 1. Let's go take a look. Pick 3, pack 1. Pick 3, pack 1. Or pick 1, right? Pick 3, or pack 3, pick 1. You'd also taken the dual land. So the problem was we were so low on creatures. We were prioritizing low-cost creatures over anything else. I would agree, in a bubble, the land was a better pick, for sure. In pack 3, there was a lot of choices being made because we had no low end at all. So that was why we were picking the cards. Like, I agree. They were not the ideal pick. Like, I don't want Sanguine Siphoner. I wanted Uncharted Voyage. Like, I don't want this card. I don't want this card. I wanted this card. But we had no low end, so I had to take care of the curve. And as you saw, like, already the curve was rough. Like, we had a lot of high-end curve stuff, so we were really just kind of focusing on 1 to 3 drops as much as we could. So that's why I was making a lot of choices. I didn't want. Like here, I probably would have taken the Pilfer over the Erudite. I would have taken, I mean, I probably still would have taken Gutless Plunder here. Here, I mean, it would be a coin flip between Think Twice and Hungry Ghoul here, but we grabbed Hungry Ghoul. I still feel like that was a solid choice. Here, the only real choice is Mocking Sprite for us. Here, still probably would have taken this. We didn't have any 4-drops, so that felt fine. The better card would have been like Fake Your Own Death. But if we already had 4-drops, if we already had a decent creature curve, I would have grabbed Fake Your Own Death here. Here, I probably should have just grabbed another Icewind Elemental. Actually, Meteor Golem's a little bit better, but that is what it is. Here, that was really only a choice. Here, really only choice. And then Junk Pick, Junk Pick, Junk Pick. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's it was not my ideal in any way. I just needed to, finish out the curve. Oh God, what did I just hit stuff. All right, so we are gonna do another draft, and that will be draft number 31, bringing us to the end of our drafting experience. I enjoy doing this Bronze to Mythic series, but I'll be honest with you, I get a little burned out on draft. I much prefer constructed over draft. But I am fully aware that to become a pro player, you have to be good at draft. So like in every endeavor in life, there are going to be aspects of the thing that you really enjoy that keep you in the game. And then there is going to be aspects of that you just don't enjoy, and that's okay. And that's where I'm at. Like, I don't hate draft by any means. Like, I don't like steer away from it. If there's a draft tournament, I'm gonna go to the draft tournament, like, or the limited tournament. Like, I'm gonna go do that. Like, that's fine. That's the part that's mixing a lot of the joy in it for me. Like, it's a tournament, it's competitive. Like, I'm gonna go do that, even though it's draft. The part that is a little, like, that wears on me a little bit is the fact that, like, doing the ranked ladder grind, I guess, is probably the thing that I don't enjoy the most about it. But I do like the challenge. So it's a mixed bag, right? Like, I enjoy doing these Bronze to Mythic series. I do tend to take like a month or two off in between sets. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, take a break from the thing that might burn you out. And if I was to sit here and grind the ranked ladder in draft for another month, I would lose it. So I would rather grind the constructed ladder and play constructed decks and things like that. So I'm really happy I did this series, and I continue to do the series, and I'll continue to do the series. For every set release, I'm going to do a Bronze to Mythic run. But what you're not going to find me do is, like, in the month of January, when Foundations is still yet another month of Foundations, I don't think I'm going to do another, like, Bronze to Mythic run in Foundations. Who knows? I might. I reserve the right to change my mind, but I will be completely honest with you. I am happy that I am on to draft number 31, and can call it quits for a little bit. Let me go ahead. We're going to reset. We're going to reset some of these. Reset this. We are now on draft 31. And we are going to go do that draft. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad. So if you're on Twitch, you're going to get a quick 3-minute ad. That means you'll get no ads for the next hour. I have to run at least 3 minutes of ads every hour so that I don't get pre-roll ads. Just as a quick tip for all of you small content creators out there like myself, is one of the best things you can do for your channel is, once you become an affiliate, is sign up for the ad program. and then run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour, and then it turns off what's called pre-roll ads. Pre-roll ads are when somebody just comes and clicks on your channel and are like, hey, I want to check this guy out. And then they're fed 90 to 180 seconds of ads before you can even check out the streamer. So like, why would somebody come and try to check out a streamer if the first thing they're going to be greeted with is ads? So I do have to run 3 minutes of ads over any given hour. Usually that's 90 seconds at one point and 90 seconds at another, and it's all automated, but I also get control over it. So if I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, I'm just going to go run these 3-minute ads right now, and then we have no ads for the next hour. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back, and we will make more draft happen. So stay tuned. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, everyone. I'm back. I was like, why do I not feel great? The answer is, I have yet to have water today. Okay, we're hydrated. We're gonna go queue up some stats. And we're gonna give this a go. All right, so for all of you in the live chat, I'm gonna kick off the YouTube recording for the Bronze to Mythic, and all that means for you is that for the first few minutes, I'm not really paying attention to chat because I'm kicking off the video. Then the rest of it is we're just going to be high octane draft in action. And then the only other thing is I don't stop for ads. So normally I would stop for ads, in our live stream so that you're not missing anything. But in the recording, I can't do that. So I gotta keep it moving. So that's the only differences in the live stream versus when I'm doing a recording. So I'm gonna go ahead, kick this off, and then we will jump into our draft 31 and see how we go. What's up, everybody, and welcome to draft number 31 of my Bronze to Mythic maybe series. If you caught my Dustmorn, if you caught my Bloomburrow, you know I got hard stuck right at the bottom of Plat 4. So in this month, I decided to partner up with Limited Level Ups, aka Corticalls, aka Alex Nikolic, for some drafting coaching sessions. And so we have a cool little series going on over on his channel. You can catch the draft replay, or like a draft coaching session, a gameplay session. We also post a draft and a gameplay coaching session, and then we even recorded another draft and gameplay coaching session, which will be coming out soon. As of the date of this video release, it should either be a couple days ago or soon to come, but as soon as those come out, you can actually check out draft number 29. I'll include a link in that video as well, because that's the short just directing you to that video draft, because that was draft 29 was done with Alex. But I promised you 31 drafts in the month of December, one draft for every day, and we have finally made it to that number. And along the way, we've had some fun. So let's take a look at where we've been and what we have been up to. So the highest that we got was Platinum 2, which is higher than I've ever been. Like, I think before this, the highest I've ever been was like Plat with 4 with like 3 pips. So the coaching's worked. We've gotten up there. We've had some really interesting runs. And as you can see here in this chart, this was kind of where we peaked in the Plat 2. And then we've had sort of a slow descent, maybe coming back up a little bit, playing around with the Plat 3 line. The problem is fully on me. It's the win rate. It is the gameplay. The limited gameplay mindset is a very, very different mindset than constructed. And I'm having to switch that mindset, and it's an interesting process. Sometimes well, a lot of times you overshoot in trying to correct a behavior, and then you're just like way too much of that, and you're losing because of that, and then you have to like tone it down. And so there's this whole like pendulum swinging thing going on with my limited gameplay and draft gameplay. But it's been fun to learn, and it's something that is really stretching me as a player, and I think is also helping my constructed play. So I'm glad I'm doing it. But another fun aspect is we got 2 7-win trophies. Before, the running joke was I could only ever get 1 trophy per season. The fact that I already got 2 was really cool, and something something to be proud of, right? It's the small wins in the journey that you have to kind of to celebrate for your progress. And so, being that it's episode 31, I'm really kind of taking a look back at the last month and saying, okay, what are some wins for me? And some wins for me are getting as high as Plat 2, getting twice as many trophies as I have gotten in drafts past. Because you got to remember, I only really started drafting at all in Bloomborough. So that means that includes paper. Like I've done limited events here and there, or like sealed events here and there, but I have never done draft seriously until Bloomborough. And so that is something to be proud of, is that I'm making progress. And that's all you can do, is just incremental progress, moving one foot in front of the other. And that's the thing I have to be proud of looking back at the last month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Arena, and we are going to do draft number 31. We're paying in with our gems here, and let's see what we can make happen. Maybe we get the third. Maybe we get the third trophy. Who knows? I've felt pretty good about the drafts. Like the drafts have not been too bad. Like I'm finding the open lane. I know where the good cards are. Like it's been a pretty good draft experience. Where I'm really falling short is in gameplay. So we want to continue to, do well with the draft, continue to challenge yourself, push yourself to draft correctly. Correctly, it's always a little subjective. And then the big thing that I'm focusing on is the gameplay. Like I really, really, really need to focus on the gameplay. And so let's see what we can make happen. Let's find a good open lane, get a good color combination here, and then stop sucking. Get good. That's my advice to myself. Get good. And okay. See if we can get this one to pop. Come on, people. Maybe Bueller. I wish I remembered the rest of the cast. There was Ferris Bueller, and then he had like his friend that wore the Detroit Red Wings jersey, and then there was the lady that was with them as well. That way I could call out their names. And a Bueller jersey guy, and then I don't know any of the other characters' names. So really interesting that some of the best cards here are gonna be in the common and uncommon slots. One of the best cards here is actually the Burst Lightning. We could also potentially get into a good creature card with something like Needletooth Pack. We have Big Fin Bouncer, Helpful Hunter are all really strong cards. Honestly, I'm probably going to grab the Burst Lightning. It wasn't a great option otherwise. So again, really interesting. All the best cards are going to be in sort of the uncommon or common slots. Well, there is nothing better than uncommon here, but in the common slots. So Dazzling Angel's probably where we're going to be. It's the best card here. We'll snag Dazzling Angel. That rewards us with another strong angel card. With Sarah Angel. Now we have some choices. So Helpful Hunter is going to help the curve. Drakaseth is just so crazy expensive, and there's so much removal out there that it's really hard to kind of take this card. The fact that it's 3 red pips is just insane. And so when you have a close second, like a Helpful Hunter, as far as like the quality of the card, you take the cheaper card. Like even if it's slightly worse than Drakaseth, Drakaseth is just so damn expensive and so hard to play with the 3 red pips that you grab a Helpful Hunter here. Yeah, removal and flyers are definitely key to this format for sure. Prideful Parent, that feels good. Getting into a little white cat synergies here. Potentially Claws Out. I would take something that's going to cover the board a little bit more than the combat trick at this point. We are having some cheaper creatures. I mean, involuntary employment is potential. I mean, involuntary employment is the best option here in our secondary color. Could grab the land early or a Cathar Commando. Do we value the Cathar Commando over the land? I think I value the land. Some little bit of mana fixing. Get ourselves a cat. Cheap little cat. 2/1 cat. Maybe just grabbing the gold pick here. I'm such a sucker for the Hunter. Love that card. It helps with white is so deep too. Yeah. Helpful Hunter is great. Drakoseth is just cool, but like you might be able to play it in a constructed deck. Squad Rallier. So anything with power 2 or less. 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 I mean, you got to grab your boy. I like Squad Rallier more than Dauntless Veteran. Probably not going to play it. Oh, Sure Strike actually might play. It's a combat trick. I got to remember about Sure Strike. Little 1-drop, Fanatical Firebrand, Seismic Rupture, probably not going to play. Aetherize, not going to play. Okay, so got some options. Definitely need to focus on some removal. I think grabbing a Vanishing Light here is good because right now we only have a Burst Lightning. We have some ability to gain life, so Dazzling Angel is pretty strong. I think since we're in Pack 2, we need to prioritize a little bit more removal. Just because we're a little light. We're a little light. Just Burst Lightning and the Vanishing Light is all we have at this point. Would love, like, right in that 5-6 range. I wonder, I think this might be my first Boros draft. Okay. I think we grab another Sarah Angel. Fire Spitter Whelp is fine. We don't have a lot of like non-creature spells. We have like 5. So you're not getting a ton of value off of that. Cathar Commando, also good. It's cheaper too. It's a 3/1 for 2. But Sarah Angel is just really, really good top end card for us. And it's not like super expensive. It's not a 6-drop. I really want to grab Sarah, or I really want to grab another Squad Rallier. But we are lacking on removal. So I'm going to snag Incinerator Blast here. Courageous Goblin. Not a lot of great options. Four or greater. We only have Sarah Angel that's 4 or greater. Might actually take the card draw. Get us a little bit of cycling in our hand. Or do we grab another Gold Vein pick? Maybe we grab another Gold Vein pick. That'll give us some land if we need it. Meteor Golem. It's a huge top end. And it's removal. Alright, Cathar Commando wield. We'll snag Cathar Commando. Phoenix is pretty solid. The 2 red pips kind of sucks, but the fact that it's 3. Another Squad Rallier feels okay. Go get some of our cheaper creatures. All right, need to still be on the lookout for some removal here. Brazen Scourge, not terrible. Again, it's up there with Flame Wake. It's like... It is what it is. The 2 red pips kind of sucks, but... Nothing first. Ooh, actually, Twin Blade is interesting. Green is open. Hello, Arabo. Arabo is the easy grab here. Help with our cats. How many cats do we have? We have 4 cats. If I get like a... What's the cat? The 2/3 cat with a lifelink and gives out 2/1/1 +1/+1 counters. Ooh, you know what we might actually do this after? Oh, and a Kellen or another Arabo? This is such a good pack. So Arabo is a legendary creature. So I can only play 1 Arabo, but to increase my chances of playing Arabo or Kellen, I'm torn. I think we go cats, honestly. Kellen is so good though. Gives you card draw. But to increase your chances of drawing a Rabo, you gotta. I think you gotta. I doubt Kellen's gonna wheel. But 2 Arabos is insane. Oh no. Do I grab another Burst Lightning or a Guarded Air? I think you grab the cheaper one. Another Burst Lightning. Need the removal. There's a Grim Tutor. Another Helpful Hunter. Or a Battlesong Berserker. How's our curve look? I think we grab the Helpful Hunter. We need more 2-drops. And then an Ajani's Pride. Oh, we're cats, baby. We are cats, baby. We're going hard on the cats. All right, Brazen Scourge, you're out of here. Fleeting Flight. Yep, that'll get a cat in the air. Put that out there. Luminous Rebuke. White is wide open there. Yep, we're snagging that. We just need the removal. We had to snatch grab it. So we have a Banishing Light, a Luminous Rebuke, and 2 Burst Lightnings, and then maybe a Meteor Golem and an Incinerating Blast. Whenever you may pay target creature can't block this turn. Like, that's kind of fun. I don't know if we're going to play it. And then we got a Dragon Trainer. All right, Meteor Golem, you're out of here. I'm at 27 playables right now. Probably dropping Sure Strike. Actually, we could probably drop the 2 gold bait picks. At 24 playables. Squad Ralliator still feels good. Dazzling Angel feels good. Maybe drop. Gotta make some cuts here. It was totally not the correct, but makes me wish you took the Banner of Kinship earlier in this draft. I've never seen cats come together like this. Yeah, that would have been really nice. We got cats. Okay. So, we gotta put all the cats in, for sure. Keeping the cats. Keeping all the cats. might drop a squad rallier. And then run in, what do we got, 16? There's a couple double pips, though. Probably drop a mountain. And could either put back in squad rallier or something like sure strike. Or even double strike. Because then this just straight up gives something double strike. Or I probably put squad rallier back in. I think that's the safer choice. How's the curve look? Yeah, we're lacking on 4 drops, so I'd probably just put the squad rallier back in. Feels a little bit better. All right, so for removal, we got burst lightnings. We got a dazzling or a banishing light, a luminous rebuke, so that's 4, and then 5 with incinerating blast. So I feel good about the removal. We got a good little cat strategy. We got somehow got 2 Arabos, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce this name. And got this sort of like aggressive go wide strategy. Do I drop the Fanatical Firebrand for something like a combat trick? Because this could do 1 damage to any target. It is kind of removal. I don't know. I might be waiting something like the Gold Vein Pick or the Twin Blade Blessing a little too much. This does swing games, though, you know? Giving it a double strike. Like, if I gave Sarah Angel double strike. All right, we'll just keep it. You know what time it is. We've made it this far. We are roughly 20 minutes into the draft. Go ahead, leave your predictions. If you made it this far in the video, do the thing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Even if it's just an emoji. It helps out the channel. It's called engagement. And if you engage with the video, it pushes it out to other people that might want to see it. But all that to be said, let me know your predictions. How far do you think this deck will go? Our goal is at least 4 wins. That is mathematically where we want to be. It is our dedicated last draft for the month of December. We might do bonus drafts, but it is the dedicated last draft. So maybe we go 7 wins. You know, finish it out with a 3rd trophy. And that would actually probably put me back into like Plat 2 finish. So it would be kind of cool if we made that happen. But let me know your predictions below. Let's go ahead, though, and jump into the game. Draft number 31. We made it, folks. We have posted a draft per day for the month of December. Well, 2 of those drafts, well, 3 of those drafts are actually 4 of those drafts. No, 3 of the drafts are over on the Limited Level Ups channel. But we did do 31 drafts. And I at least made a placeholder for everyone on my channel for you to go check that channel out. So we did do 31 drafts. Just putting it out there. When the draft is done, you should do type creatures in the search bar to see your deck. Yeah, that's a good way to sort of like separate it. I like that. This is a good keep. I like this. We'll definitely keep. Got a good little line. Got one of our removals in hand. All right, they're going for land. All right, we got a 3rd land. Perfect. Getting in with our Fanatical Firebrand. Playing a Ajani's next turn. Creatures that you control get +1/+1. Actually, we might play in a cat next turn. Whenever you gain life. Put a 1/1 counter. Dazzling Angel with this Ajani Pridemate would be stellar. Okay. So we play this. Got to attack. Cathar Commando. What are you taking out? Okay. Taking out my boy. Felling blow. Very nice. I think we just do double removal here. Gonna get rid of that. A 3/3 hawk and no bueno. And that's got to swing every turn. All right, 2 felling blows in hand. That's insane. Fleeting flight. You have yet another combat trick. Joust through. Prevent all combat damage. That would be. That does not combat damage. Okay. Okay. They have a joust through. Getting in for 1. Get Prideful Parent out there. And they got their own Helpful Hunter. Oh, this thing's got Trample. That's gross. Okay, we can get our Squad Rallier out here. So as long if they don't have, oh boy, oh boy. Do they have another joust through? They have another joust through. I think the way with trample works, they're getting through. Okay, coffee is done. Okay, we got another red, less than ideal. But we can play this. It's at least enough to block. Potentially take out this Beastkin Ranger. Oof. 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 Arabo is on the field. Is that an enchantment? It is an enchantment. Screw that thing. Okay. Enchantment was pissing me off, I won't lie. Oh, oh buddy. Oh buddy. Got it with the cats, baby. We got it with the cats. We like a 1-0. 1-0. Good start. Cats out here doing work. They ran out of steam. Perfect. Getting that first win on the board. I feel good about that at least. Feel good about that. Oh. Cats. Cats out here doing cat things. Okay. Would really like the red, but that's fine. Getting out an early Dazzling Angel. Into a Squad Rallier. I mean, starting on turn 3, which is always kind of eh. Oh, that's no good. Well, starting turn 3, we got a 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Ooh, and then we got one of our reds. Perfect. Dazzling Angel. Hopefully they don't have like a Felling Blow. No blocks. Take the 2. Okay, we got a spider. I got a spider. Okay, well, now we have a little bit of a mana sink. With Squad Rallier, we can go find more creatures. Can also just straight up Incinerating blast this Treetop Snare Spinner, because screw that thing. We also could play the Serra Angel. So the defensive play, I think, is the Incinerating Blast. Okay, play land. Nice. To come back at 2 life. Great plays. Yeah, that was nice. Goblin Negotiation. There we go. Good discard. Good discard. Got a Dragon Trainer. Oof. They played their land first, which was interesting. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Take the 2. I think we play Dragon. Apply a little bit of pressure. Keep their health total or their life total like in range, you know. What do you got? Giant growth. Okay. It's fine. Prevent combat damage. And now it's got a 1/1 counter on it. I don't have cats yet, so I think we play this. Huge swing. Into a Serra Angel. Okay, what do you got? Helpful Hunter. See if we got something that can help us here. Another Serra Angel, eh? What could they possibly have? Okay, I was like, I don't know what you could have, but it's scaring me. All right, a 2-0. 2-0 start. We're in Plat, Tier 3. So I think if I get one more win, we're going to end our series in Plat 3, which is higher than we've ever been. So I can feel good about that, right? We're talking about small wins, incremental wins. And ending not in Plat 4 would be amazing. Yeah, good start. Good start. We'll keep it. Get this out. Yeah, there we go. We got a 2, 3, 4. Got one of our removals. We could have something. We're just gonna flash in Cathar Commando. my turn. Get a red out there. Now the question is, do we do... I think we do cat. If an opponent lost life this turn. Mill 3 cards and return an instant or sorcery card. What do we get? Run away together. Okay. Nice. Dazzling Angel. So I think we get Dazzling Angel out. And then next turn, it's a whenever, I'll play Ajani's Pridemate and double buffing that. All right, got in for another 3. They're gonna run away together. Mill 3 cards. Okay, get an instant or sorcery. They gotta think twice. Ooh, they got an Eaten Alive. They don't have a black though, so they take their Eaten Alive. They don't have a black to play this. End turn. What do they have? Could they have Blasphemous Edict? That would be unfortunate. They could have Blasphemous Edict. They drop a second black. Should probably be a little worried. I already declared that the coffee was gone. We're not a coffee. It's just decaf, but I do enjoy the flavor. Okay, we can't play that, but we can play this. Giving us another creature. This has word 2. Actually, if I full swing, what happens if I full swing? So say I full swing, they're going to block the Ajani, and they'll block the Cathar. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Or we do the safe play here. Get rid of that. Light Shell Duo. Okay, now I can just Banishing Light and then go my turn. I was going to Burst Lightning that and just full swing. All right, 3-0. Nice start. Okay, so because of downside protection, even if I lose out for the rest of this draft, I will stay in Plat 3. So I think we have officially moved out of Plat 4, which is solid. But this deck is fun. A little Boros action, making some cats, going wide, buffing cats, earning a little bit of life. You got all those cards and no plays. Yeah, that was rough for them, for sure. It's so many cards. Yeah, not bad. Not bad little start. Get a little cat out there. One alone is fearsome. One among many is unstoppable. Hello. Get him for 2. Play Hopeful Hunter. Very nice. And we got Flame Wake Phoenix. We got a couple of double red pips, which is unfortunate. Really need to kind of do something about that. Okay. 1 drop for a 2 drop. I'm okay with that. Really like a double pip. Okay, they got a prideful parent. Okay, got in for 4. Okay, we either need another white or a red. Ideally red is what we'd want. I mean, yeah, I'm not swinging. Hey, got the other red. I think we played Dragon Trainer. Swinging with some cats. Got him for 2. We got 4 coming in the air. Actually, probably 6 coming in the air. Felidar. Very nice. Take 4. Solid. I feel like I almost need to incinerate and blast, but I think we keep the pressure. Six in the air. They attack with Felidar. We're double blocking that, getting rid of it. The life gain is going to be a problem. Nice. Burst Lightning. Perfect. That's lethal. We got there. Boom. 4-0. All right. We got to the magical 4 wins. Got to the magical 4 wins. And we feel good about that. All right. So 4 wins. Mathematically where we want to be. Always as a reminder. 5 wins gets us our money back. So we like that too. Quick 4-0, nicely done. I mean, it feels good after going 0-3 in the last draft, so I can't complain. Can't complain. Nice little Boros cat deck. Little bit of Angel. Some dragons in there. Yeah, nice little start. Little 1, 2, 3, 4 drop. Love a way to buff the cats, but little 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't be upset. Oh, the nice thing too is Squad Rallier also gets Dragon Trainer. Oh, they got a Leyline Axe. That sucks. Double Strike and Trample. Oof. I asked for a way to buff the cats. We have got a way to buff the cats. Infestation Sage. Nice. Okay, now they're going to play third land, equip Leyline of the Axe. They didn't equip Leyline. That seems like a miss. Ambush Wolf. Now the question is, does it give it +1/+1? So this is going to be swinging for 4 a turn. Do I block or do I burst lightning this and then get the damage through? I think we burst lightning. Cancel. Actually. Yep. Because then they could have double block and I get less damage through. And then we put out more cats and we get the surrender. All right, 5-0. 5-0. We went infinite. We went infinite. We got our money back. Feel good. Feel good about it. And we got some packs. We got some packs along the way too. What is that? 4 packs. We get 5 packs if we get 6 wins. Doing the cats, man. Just go wide. Throwing a bunch of cats at them. See what happens. Feels good. Feels good. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself in any way, but 5-0. I'm pretty static about it. Yeah. Not as good as the cat run that we just had, but oh, I kept an involuntary employment. That's funny. No attacks. I'm surprised you didn't get the Boros uncommon that pumps the board, since I feel like it gets passed all the time, but it seems that Arabo with 80 cats doesn't need it. Yeah, Arabo with 80 cats is pretty good. All right. So they have 3 colors, and they got access to all 3 other colors already. So that's crazy. Really like to get a second white. I'll be able to play my Sarah Angel here. Oh, we're gonna flood on reds though. Next. No attacks. Play Squad Rallier. Maybe draw out a removal. we can go find cards now. All right, they have a Sarah Angel. Okay. Seems like a good target for a good old Burst Lightning. Fully pumped up. Get in for 3. Could really use hey absent HC. I almost just read that whole thing out loud. Hey have pump. Hello chat. But hey, how you doing? No blocks. They have a board wipe. Gorehorn Raider. 2 damage. All right, we're gonna take out my boy. Really need something here. Okay, got Incinerating Blast. So I have 2 removals in hand. I can pay for both of the removals, which is good. No blocks, because we got Arabo. Take 4. Inspiring Paladin. Okay, so all of my removals. And we got to get on board. Got to get on board. Okay, get a little bit of damage in. So, got some removals over here. Question is, do I double block this Gorehorn? What do you got? You got a combat trick in there? Okay. They don't have enough to play it. Unless they're sitting on a land. They have another Inspiring Paladin. We got another cat. Without this second white, it's really kind of killing me. I think I gotta get rid of one of those. They're just adding up. Then I think I have to hold back the Squad Rallier. Okay, they gotta land. Okay. Taking out the Arabo. No, not the Arabo. So 5 lands. I could double. Nope, I can't double because I don't have a second white. I think I have to though. I have to. I guess I just got to spend my resources to clear the board. Arbiter of Woe. Discard a card. I mean, honestly, I'm just removing it. Discard a card. Got another red. You're killing me, game. Just out here trying, drawn for my life. Hey. No attacks. Got our second white. Sorry, kitty. Okay. They're gonna crack it, get their boy back. Okay. Fair, fair, fair. Gain life. Hey. Now we're cooking a little bit. I think we hold. We're a little on the back foot. That way if they swing with the dire graph ghoul, I can take care of it. Alright, now they got their own dazzling angel. Comes back, pinging out. What a play. What a play. I mean, it's going to be an outsized exchange. Oh my god. Then they have a Drakaseth. Oh, they got this one. GG's. All right, we got a loss on the board. The Drakaseth was killer. Drakaseth was killer. All right, if we win out, we can finish this series in Plat 2. So we got to win out. Plat 2, baby. Plat 2. Maybe get a trophy. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows if we'll get the trophy? Don't hate it. It's not my favorite. We got access to both colors. We have a 1 and a 2 drop. Hopefully get a third land here. Get our third drop. Play cat. Okay, third land. Perfect. Get in for 2. All right, and then our 4th drop. That's exactly what we want to see. We're gonna pull out a stab or a burst lightning or both. All right, and a braid. Okay, got an braid. Then we play cats. More cats. Okay, they got their Phoenix. It's got to attack every turn. Play Squad Rallier. Now we can go search for cards if we need them. Perforating Artist. All right. Lose 3 life. And then we're just going to banish and light that. Okay. You have a Blasphemous Edict. You do. Then a Burst Lightning, fully pumped. What else do we got? We got an Arabo. You got more removal. Got Goblin Borders. Very nice. Pretty much got a block. Take your own death. Coming back with a treasure token. Nice. Gotta kill your own dude. Okay. Gotta hold. Need my Burst Lightning. Really need my Burst Lightning. The lands are killing me. Bake into a pie. Alright. Oh, now we're out of Burst Lightning range. So it's a race. Now I got some defense. How much more removal do they have? I mean, I got 2 coming in the air. Okay. I take 3. And we got her right at the end. All right, a nice 6. Nice 6 and 1. So, if you're in the live chat, get your predictions in. Do you believe we're going to go the distance? Are we going to get the 7th win, putting us into Plat 2 to finish out our Bronze to Mythic series for the month of December? Please, please, please. Drop them below if you're catching the recording. If you're in the live chat, let me know in chat. What do you think? Do we have some believers that we're going to go for the 7th win here? Gonna rehydrate. That game was really close. It was very close. But let's see if we can make it happen. We're gonna go and try to make the 7th win happen. I think it's a trophy, I believe, but regardless, I will never complain about 6 wins. I won't complain about 6 wins either. But being that this is potentially the last video that we're going to do for Bronze to Mythic in December. It would be cool to end in Plat 2, which would be the highest I've ever ended my Bronze to Mythic runs. 7-2 for high drama. 7-2 would not allow us to end in Plat 4 though, or in Plat 2. We need to win this next one, because if we lose, we don't get to go up there. So, this is a hard keep. This is a better keep, because we at least can play something, and we have Burst Lightning. Squad Rallier, probably what we got to drop. But at the very least, have access to cards. Cool. We got access to our Flame Wake Phoenix now. Okay, we got a Thespian. Do I ping it out? I think I ping it out. It's because it's out here doing 3 damage. Return. Slows their roll. Oop, I don't need to stop there. Turn off all my stops. Got too many stops. We're going to flash in the Cathar Commando on their end step. Damn, then 7-1. All right, there we go. That's the believer we want. Okay, we're going to take out Gnarled Colony, or are they going to take 5? They're going to take 5. Okay. 4 drop. What do we got? They're going to do a bite. Yep. Okay. So, the efficient play is to play Squad Rallier. Take that out. Or take the 3. Alright, they're going to take it out. Squad Rallier. Ooh, they have blue. Interesting. How much is this? It's 5. Why don't we draw a card? Okay, nice. We got Fleeting Flight now. And then we can pop the Squad Rallier ability at their end step. Okay, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. Double the number of each kind of counter. That's growth. I mean, yeah, that's going to get Banishing Light. Okay, Squad Rallier. What do we want? Yeah, we want Dragon Trainer. Unfortunately, Zamone, you gotta go. You have a Snakeskin Veil. Nice. Now I do have a Luminous Rebuke, so if they attack with this. Not gonna attack with it. And, oh, yeah, but they already had red. They already had red. Everybody settle down. They already had red. What's the chance they have another Snakeskin Veil? I think we just play our trainer. Get 4 in the air. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I don't have a red. Okay. That's going to get big. An Itali. Okay, getting some of my removal right now would be great. So this is just whenever it attacks. I think the card... Yeah, we just got to get rid of the Itali. Okay, coming in for 6 a turn. We got him on a little bit of a timer here. Actually, we have lethal next turn if they don't put another body down. Because we have fleeting flight. Llanowar elves, okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna bite down. Does that count as combat damage? Yep. Does not count as combat damage. Oh. Running out of creatures here. So I got to block with the Dazzling Angel. Yeah, the Itali was the problematic choice here. I think I take. And we got it. We got it. 7-1, baby. Trophy into Plat 2. We did it. We ended our run for December in Plat 2. Highest we've ever been. Well, we've been Plat 2 and 2 pips, but we're ending here. Potentially ending. I always reserve the right to do more drafts. But Plat 2, baby. Got a 3rd trophy. Boros Cats took it home for us. Absolute banger of a run. Got 2,200 gems. We got our money back. We got 6 packs. Let's go ahead for the folks at home. Open some packs. See what we got. What a run. All right, we'll start in the back here in the rare slot. We got a Swift Blade Vindicator. We got a 1,000-Year Storm. Ooh, we got another wild card. We got another Swift Blade Vindicator. We got an Itali. We took one of those out. We don't need no Itali. And in the Mythic slot, we got a Doubling Season and a Muldrotha, the Gravetide. So nice little pack for us, giving us some cards. I actually need, a fun fact, I need like 15 uncommons for a deck that I'm trying to build, and I don't have any uncommons right now. But all that to be said, that will conclude draft number 31, the last one for December, at least that lines up with the dates. If we do bonus drafts, we'll be sure to post those as well. But we promised you, I promised you, one draft per day in the month of December in my Bronze to Mythic run. And getting further than we've ever gotten, I'm going to do a huge shout out to Limited Level Ups, aka Quarter Calls, aka Alex Nikolic, for the coaching this month. I have learned a ton about playing draft in the limited format and drafting in general. Gameplay is completely different than constructed. It's been a wild ride. Super stoked that got this far. We're nearly the highest that we ever been. The highest I ever been was Platinum 2 with 2 pips in this run. But to be finishing it at that level is crazy as well. And on a trophy feels really good. But it's not the end of content for this channel. We're going to be doing lots and lots of constructed content, news breakdowns. We'll do tournament vlogs as well as tournament playthroughs. We're actually bringing the setup and recording the tournaments themselves. You can find all of that content here. And then, of course, if you want to catch more live gameplay, come check me out on Twitch and YouTube. I generally stream around 7 or 8 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll stream for about 3 or 4 hours. Monday through Friday, but then I also do bonus streams. Like this is being recorded right now on the weekend, and the only way you'd catch that is if you were following along. So you better do the thing, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and come hang out with me. And until next time, we'll catch you at the table. Awesome, 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 guys. That was a hell of a way. That was a hell of a way to do our 31st draft. Get a trophy, a 7-1 trophy, landing us in Plat 2. Feels good. Oh, that was good. Good run. Good run. Let's go ahead. Take a look at the stats. Look at that line. Look at that line. Skyrocketed. Skyrocket. 7-1. Still barely out of 50. See how it's yellow at 50%? It's actually less than 50% because I have 88 wins and 89 losses. So that's kind of crazy to think about. I've done 177 math. Yep, 177 games in draft. So that's not 177 drafts. Obviously, we've done 31 drafts, but I've done 177 games within those drafts. So pretty cool. Pretty cool way to go about it. We finished with 3 trophies. Which is also stellar. Like I said, the highest I ever got was Platinum with 2 pips, which was right about over here. So we're pretty close at Platinum with no pips, but that was a hell of a run with the old cat deck. So what I'm going to do is I am going to check in with the family and see what's going on. I do have this afternoon. I gotta take over some duties here and get some stuff done. So I might have time to stream for another hour or 2, but I want to check in with the family and see what's going on. So in the meantime, I'm going to run a 3-minute ad. For those on Twitch, that means no pre-roll ads, but also means no more ads for the next hour if I run this. I'm just going to throw up a BRB screen, so you're not going to miss anything over the next 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, beating Zimone and Atali. That was rough. That was rough. Zimone and Atali was crazy. Okay, friends, what are we doing? This is where we're at. We can play some constructed, or could just switch games altogether and play Path of Exile 2. I got a hardcore solo self-found character. So I do got to get off in like an hour and a half. So we can play some constructed games. Go to in-game. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Reset the countdown here, but then I'm going to go ahead and turn the counter off, turn the scoreboard off, and we can play some Demir Slasher. So I'm trying to learn the sideboard for this, so I'm using a sideboard guide. That I found, and so I'm trying to get better understanding why I would sideboard the things that I'm sideboarding, rather than playing off of gut. I want to understand more logically, like why people sideboard the things that they do. You have a very similar deck. I pretty much have a copy of all the top decks right now. Oh my god. The mulligans are killing me. Honestly, since I don't know what they're playing, this was the better choice. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. This was the better choice. Go ahead and anoint that. Okay, playing Boros. Raging Battle Mouse. What the hell is this? Each turn costs 1 less to cast. Beginning of combat in your turn, if 2 or more non-land permanents in the ability under your control, target creature gets... Okay. Yep. Go ahead and just get rid of that. So basically, you have to load in, assuming they're playing aggro. And so that's why I mulled down to 5 with an aggressive removal hand. Okay, got a 3rd land, so I can just double cast stuff. What do you got in there? Okay, well, Rabid Gnaw can actually deal damage to the Deep Cavern Bat, so I have to keep that. All right, that's fine. They're gonna scry. Oh, they did get a red. So they're gonna come in. No blocks. Drop the Monstrous Rage on the Heartfire hero. Okay. Gonna have to get rid of that. Perfect counterspell opportunity. Okay, they got a Rabid Gnaw. And then I got nothing. Okay. So, learning this this guide here. It's not Gruul prowess, but it's essentially the same thing. So we're gonna bring in the Tishanas, Anoint, Cut Down, Shieldred, and Duress. Okay, bring in the Tishanas, the Cut Downs, the Duress, and Anoint. Was it the 2 Duress? And a Shieldred. And then you take out a Fairy Mastermind, the Kaito, the 3 steps ahead. Okay. Fairy Mastermind. A Kaito. Both the Kaitos. And then the 3 steps ahead. Spyglass Siren and an Enduring Curiosity. One of those and one of those. Okay, interesting. Okay, why are we doing this? So what we did is maximize removal with Anoints and the Cut Downs. Duress were peeling spells out of their hands. Tishanas were turning off the mice and their abilities. And then bringing in the Shieldreds to stop any card draw, or also just having a big Death Touch creature. Okay, so interesting. I kind of like Stab over Cut Down to matchups like this, but it's close, I think. Yeah, the fact that Stab is limited to only two defense or 2 toughness versus Cut Down can target, you know, like a 1/4 is really nice. So that's why you're gonna do a Cut Down over a Stab. Yeah, you want lots of cheap interaction over a big spell, for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? They have... Okay. Take 1. Heartfire hero. We're just gonna anoint that. Perfect. Got another land. Then we hold for a counter spell. Shieldred is good here because of the life gain, I think. Yeah, life gain. Also, it's a Death Touch body. Like, they have to get their creature above 5 damage in order for it to make any sense. I think I just counterspell this. Actually, it's a creature, so I just probably remove it. Now I counterspell. Get rid of 1 creature. Very nice. Now we can bat and Cut Down, or we could Shieldred. I think we bat. Bat first. Okay, take the cheeky mouse. And then get rid of that. I hope they don't have like a burst lightning or something. The benefit of stab, you don't lose life on kill with the Heartfire hero. Yeah, the Heartfire hero just doesn't ever stay small for long. Okay, take 4. Grab an island. Get some life gain. I think we play Shieldreds. Life lost there for them. Okay. Got another land. What do they have in hand? Do they play a mouse? They could play mouse. Manifold mouse. That is a card. Okay. What are they going to give it? Double strike. And trample. But if they swing with it, it dies. 2 Shieldred. They play mouse. So it could go for the throat here. I think I just save it. Get a little bit of life gain. They lose a little bit of life. Save Shieldred and like make them flinch first. Dump a bunch of resources on a card. Benefit. Oh, it popped up on stream before it did in my chat. Yeah, it gets big, but if you kill it at 2 toughness, you don't lose 2 life. It's a small thing, helps a little bit, but you can also double up on stabs to kill something bigger. Yeah, that's true too. Okay. Now they're gonna pump it up. Double strike, double strike. Shard Mage's Rescue. Nice. Swing with the bat to get a little bit of life. Hold. Yeah. Stab, overcut, down. It's an interesting discussion. I'm not sure where I stand on it, honestly. Now they're gonna buff something. Probably buff the Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Make it a 4/4. Or do they do the Valley Quest Caller and give it haste? Okay. Flowerfoot. Make that a 4/4. It's gonna buff all the mice. Oh yeah, 5/4 actually. You're gonna give it double strike. All right, they're giving 2 things double strike. All right, and what are we swinging with? Let me go ahead and get rid of that one. I think we then take 8. Okay, play another bat. Or we save it for Restless Reef. Okay, let's think this through. So if I swing with... What if I swing with everything? So swing with the Restless Reef and this. It's 2 4/4s coming in. They have to block. So say they block with their 2 weakest guys, like this one and this. Well, they can't. So they'd have to block with this guy and this guy. And then next turn... They're coming in with this guy as like a 4 with double strike. Can't also play the bat though. I think maybe I hold defensively. Yeah, that's not good. Them going wider on me was rough. I don't know why they put it. Oh, because it's a rabbit. If I do that, that's 6, that's 10. I have to block one of these. There we go. Got that game. All right, we've already sideboarded against them. You like the aggressive line, honestly? We got there, though, because of Shieldred. If we kept Shieldred alive, they were just going to draw themselves to death. It was probably a little too defensive of a play, but... I think if I was tapped out that next turn, I would have died, honestly. So probably defensive, not as fun, but I think it was probably the right Probably the right choice. Let's get a blue. Give me a blue. Un blue source, please. Un. Just need one. That's all I need. Okay, we mollied. We mollied. Down to 6. Play land. That's 5 in hand. Oh, here you go. That's a black. It's not helpful. Okay, we got a couple removals. Ooh, got a bat. Should just play bat. Let's play bat. What do you got? Strip some more cards out of your hand. Shard Mage's Rescue, eh? We don't need you saving anything. Because I got some removals with your name on it. The defensive line was good too. Yeah, would have blocked with 2 creature, would have been pretty safe. Yeah. It was a tough call. It was a tough call. It ended up being the right call, being a little bit more defensive, but tough nonetheless. Hey, got a blue source. So let's just go ahead and anoint. Play a Spyglass. Get 1 life back. We're gonna bust out a Shieldred. Bust it out. Bust it. Or we could do Slasher. Like, it doesn't really matter. We just want the life steal. But ooh, actually us gaining life is really nice too. Cause what are we doing? Okay. Planes for turn. Emberheart. Gotcha. Scry 1. Top or bottom? What are we doing? Top or bottom? Bottom. We like to see it. We like to see it. Okay, and buff your Emberheart. You're not gonna be able to cast anything. Then I just block. Okay, okay. So we play. Do we cast the Shieldreds or the Slasher? I think we cast the Slasher. Get a life back. And a full mouse coming in. Double strike, double strike. Scry 1, target Emberheart, flip a card, left it on top. Oh, they left the second one on top, and then Emberheart's gonna draw it. But you can't play it, so you're gonna pitch it. Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and get rid of some stuff. Okay. Oh, they're gonna take it. I think that's lethal next turn, isn't it? It'll do 3 damage, bringing it to 3, and then cut it in half, rounded up, so to 2. No, that's not lethal. If I play Shielders, it is, though. Double strike, double strike. Trample, trample. Map on the bat almost always, I think. Yeah, the life gain. True. Shieldrids. Which is 7. That'll die, not come back. Oh, because it has a counter on it. True. I don't play enough slasher. I just built this deck too, so I'm still figuring it out. Okay. Now they're going to target Fleetwood, giving all the mice 2/2s. Okay. All right, coming in. So we block here, that lives. We block here, that dies. That's 2, 4, 6 damage. Wait, no, this is 4, 8, 10 damage. Yep. They got it. Rough. Okay, let's try again. We're learning. So apparently Dimir is the best deck. I don't personally play Dimir. I have bought into Boros Mice. That is what I play at tournaments. And so, well, like Boros Prowess, Boros Mice, like, and I also have Gruul aggro. So like just the whole mice core. And then there's several different ways to play it. So that is what I personally play. But I was thinking about buying into Dimir, because it is apparently the best deck, but I don't know how to play it. I'm just like bad at this game, or like bad at this deck. Probably bad at the game because I don't know how to play it. So this is probably that fairy deck, if I'm being honest with you. Let's find out. Okay, just lands in hand. Okay, they had 1 card. Yeah, this is probably that Esper Pixie deck. It would be a shame if somebody would cut your thing down and then got rid of that as well. The downside of so I play this deck. I have the Esper Pixie deck as well. The downside of the deck is that you run out of cards in hand really fast because everything's so cheap, so you just play so quickly. Tiny Bones. Make me discard a card. Yep, this is definitely the Esper Pixie deck. I would just keep a land to counterspell, or if they try to discard or something. Yeah, Dimir is usually a bit tougher to pilot than red white. Yeah, because like, what was it? So the skill ceiling is much lower with Boros any of the aggro decks, any of the red-based aggro decks. The ceiling is much lower, so it's like it's a lot less to learn the deck and pilot the deck to the best that the deck can be piloted. Versus the Dimir deck, the skill ceiling is much higher, but because that skill ceiling is so much higher, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make them dump their land. They could have still paid the 1. Okay, so Esper Pixie, like, what the hell do you do against Esper Pixie? I think you strip their hand for sure. I don't have a lot of I don't have any ways to really like kill enchantments. They're not really drawing cards. I think really you bring in like Tishana's to turn stuff off. Counter target non-creature spell. They don't have any spells over 4. They're not drawing cards, so you can drop the Fairy Masterminds. Drop the Shieldrids. Probably drop the Kaitos. Actually, maybe leave a Shieldred in. Cut down. Everything is going to be small, so the cut downs are good. Deep Cavern Bat is good. I think everything is creature based, so bringing in the cut downs is good. Maybe cut a Slasher and an Enduring, keeping the cut downs, and then maybe I like the Mastermind. Actually, you kind of want all the card draw. But if that's the case, we keep in Enduring Curiosity. Drop the Slashers. Okay. Because the Fairy Mastermind also makes it in them draw cards. So all of their stuff to bounce cards minus the this town ain't big enough is creatures. And they're all in cut down range. That's why I went so heavy removal. Mine is like Optimistic Scavenger if that gets out of hand, you know? We'll just keep taking one. So they're going to do Shard Mage's Rescue. I guess just go for it. Shard Mage Rescue. Get it out of their hand. Then move to next turn. And then now I can Duress. Shelter by Ghost or this thing. They have the Fear of Isolation. Not really playing any creatures right now. They don't have a blue, though. But if they get a blue, that's going to open up Fear of Isolation. I think you pull the removal is what you do. Let me get rid of this. Hope they didn't get a blue. Yeah, for the curiosities, yeah. No, that makes sense too. So we'll flash in the curiosity at their turn. Optimistic Scavenger. Should I just counterspell that? I think I should just counterspell that. Actually, I should counterspell any enchantment that they play. Probably get Fountain Port out there. Okay, they will block it. Okay, I feel good about that. I feel fine about that. Oh, they got their blue. Okay, that's fine. Nurturing Pixie. Get rid of that. Ooh, that's rough. Sorry, bud. Snag that. Drop this bad boy. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Nice. Got a Tishana's and an Anoint. Obviously can't use either one of them right now. Probably gonna buff it with Shard Mage Rescue. Yep. Still dies. I have an Enduring Curiosity on the board. And a Tishana's in hand. We're gonna get 3 more cards. 6 more cards. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, just play Shieldreds. And turn. There we go. There we go. That worked out. We moved up 1%. We moved up 1%. All right. Feels good. Feels good. All right. So I just got to get better at playing this deck. I think a lot of it was my sideboard strategy. I didn't have a good sideboard strategy, so leveraging a sideboard guide has been helpful. So that's a lesson learned. Maybe try not to like go it on my own, you know? But rather leverage resources. There's stuff on the internet. Go to the internet and learn. Yeah. We keep this. Keep this. Turn 1, Spyglass Siren. Get a map token. Howdy. Hello. Oh, you trickster. You trickster. Normally I can tell by the card sleeves. Nice. Why did that tap blue? This damn game. think I hold. Hold. Okay. Do you have another monstrous? Okay. They're gonna do 7. 7 to my face. They have another thing with haste. Which they did not. Worked in our favor. All right, so have some counter spells. I think I hold. Hold. Scorching Dragonfire. Nice. And he gets exiled. I do apologize. Land. Our fire hero. Oh, what a move. What a move. Okay. Well, spree card screwed up the auto tapper. Yeah. Gruul Prowess. So we're going with this. So in the Tishanas, Anoints, Cut Down, Shieldred, and 2 Duress. So Duress, Tishanas, into the cut downs, and then add in that and the Anoint. And then take the Fairy Masterminds, the Kaito, 3 step ahead. Okay. Kaito, 3 steps ahead. And then the what? 1 spyglass and 1 enduring. All right, 1 spyglass, 1 enduring. Okay, okay. Brought in all of our removal. We added a little bit more of the Death Touch guys. And then added Tishanas to like turn stuff off. We want a mulligan for a removal hand, and we got it. So Shieldred is actually getting kicked here. Okay. I think he kicked the Urabrasks. Okay. What else do we have in here? I guess I could just turn it off. And then it gets first strike on its turn. Mishra's Foundry. Chainsaw. No blocks. Okay. They're going to manifest dread. Got another anoint. Got a little bit of health back from that. Got a slick shot there. Can turn that up. A Heartfire Hero. Target it with the blazing whatchamacallit. No blocks. Hit it with the blazing. Get in for 5. Then I have a convenient anoint. Getting in for a little bit of damage. They slick shot. They plot their slick shot. Mishra's coming out. Okay, perfect. Love this. Now we can double cast. We could potentially... That's fine. Okay. Took game 2. Let's do game 3. So game 3, or like after sideboard, obviously this deck gets much stronger against the aggro archetype, right? But even pre-board, like you basically have to mulligan to removal, like that. Yeah, just mulligan to removal. Cacophony. He's a black here. All right, they're plotting their dude. Let's see what they have. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Taking out my dude. I think I have to hold for killing one of their dudes. Discard a card and then draw a card. Okay. Drop slick shot. I think we do this again. And then we hold. Okay, actually, we don't want to give him a second turn. So if they cast this and then they bolt wave, that's going to be 3 damage to me. And then 3, it's 6, 7, 8. Oh, they... Okay. Do they already have a sorcery? They already have a sorcery. It needs to be delirium. Okay. So we have some interesting moves that we can make here. We can do a Tashana's. Or we can flash in the old Enduring Curiosity. Or we can just drop in the Unstoppable Slasher. Nice. Oh, I clicked too fast. I'm an idiot. Hey, we got a land. It's a tap land, but it's a land. Okay, that's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Next. Give me a bunch of cards. Thank you. Thank you. I need all these. I'm gonna need all these. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Play one of these. Yeah. I'll just cut down one of those. Yep. Yep. We're just gonna go ahead and anoint that. Yep. Go ahead and cut that down. Yep. 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 We'll play one of these. Yep. Yep. The map token. Cool. Cool. Sure. No. Save for Go for the Throat. And your turn. All right. We might be figuring out Dimir. We might be. We might be figuring it out. Notoriously bad at Dimir. Like, honestly bad at Dimir. I will show you how bad at Dimir I am. So, Dimir, mid-range, 31% range. So the slasher version, I'm doing a little bit better. But in general, Dimir, mid-range, 31%. Another Dimir, Saiba version, 25% win rate. The Javier's deck, 33%. Dimir Birds, Dimir Fairies, 0%, 0%. Like, Hafam's deck, 40%. Like, notoriously bad at Dimir. Oh, this might be the emergency pull shoot here. Okay. Perfect timing. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I had to run this afternoon. I thought I would get maybe another half hour or so, but it looks like we're ending a little bit early, and that's fine. I have some commitments I need to make to the family. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. We got the trophy. If you haven't done so, consider following if you're on Twitch, subscribing if you're on YouTube. The support is much appreciated. And come catch me in my other live streams. I normally stream Monday through Friday, usually around a 7 or 8 a.m. start time to about 11. And then I do bonus streams on nights and weekends as I can. But yeah, the only way to know is if you're following along. So until next time, we'll catch you all later. We'll catch you at the table is what I meant to say. So take it easy, everyone. Have a great weekend.